Welcome to Kirkwood, California for the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships. It's the final stop on the North American Free Skiing Tour. And because of high winds and lack of snow in Les Arcs, France, it's the final stop on the Free Skiing World Tour.
The Cirque is the best thing that we have here at Kirkwood, and it's like this forbidden area. It's a very magical place up there.
Free skiing is just that, how people ski down the hill with the conditions at hand, really.
It's just skiing.
I think it's just some people who want to ski a bit alone in the mountain and have fun.
Where are we at? 13 is on right now.
13. Free skiing is awesome. It's this freedom. It's basically you against the mountain, and then you're judged, and whoever skis the best of the day wins.
To me, you just go up there and ski it. It's what you'd be doing on a normal day. It's nothing special. Just go out there and have fun. That's what's so fun about it. There's no set thing you have to do. You just go where you want, go ski it.
It's just a lot of personal self-expression, and I get a lot of joys, a lot of different joys. I never think about not capturing that moment.
This event has brought the best athletes from around the world to compete on the forbidden terrain of the Cirque. A permanently closed area opened only once a year for this competition. Then, we'll check out Skier Cross's hard-hitting action with the Saab Solomon Cross Max. It's the final stop on the U.S. Skier Cross Series.
Skier Cross is this wicked adrenaline rush. We're 4 at the time going at the course. It consists of a whole bunch of turns, berm turns, big tabletop. Once the gates drop, we go. First one at the bottom wins. So, I mean, it's a wicked event.
Skier Cross is a pretty unique event. It's combining like a motocross start, and then you're going over crazy rolls, all these bumps and jumps, and it's testing all your abilities on a pair of skis. And you have to have the speed and the aggression, but you have to be able to jump, and you have to know how to react in the air. You just have to go fast.
Kirkwood has some of the best snow in North America. You think you got to go to Utah for champagne dry powder, but I tell you what, plenty of storms. It's puking snow 3-4 feet overnight, and it's 23 degrees, and the quality of the snow is mind-blowing. Kirkwood has some of the best terrain, if not the best, in all of Lake Tahoe.
So we're really excited to use this venue here, the Cirque, as the final stop of the Free Skiing World Tour. We've always felt that this is a Free Skiing World Tour caliber venue, and we're looking forward to a great show this weekend.
Hello, my name is Adam Comey. I'm the president of Mountain Sports International. We're here in Kirkwood, California for the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships. Our chief focus at Mountain Sports International, one of my primary responsibilities is to develop relationships with companies that want to be involved in a sport like free skiing, can develop the exposure and the relationships and the credibility from the sport that they're looking for to drive their brand. Also, one of our chief goals as a company is to develop real, credible events, competitions for athletes to help grow the sport of free skiing and skiing in general. We do work here with the mountain operations, the snow safety department, and the patrol to make sure the venue's safe. Here at Kirkwood, we're using a venue, the Cirque. It's forbidden terrain. It's not open all year long. The only time anyone gets to ski it is during this event, which is pretty special. So we do have to go through some special precautions to make sure that the snow conditions are safe and adequate for the competition, that we do the proper boundary markings for the athletes so that they know where they're competing, what their boundaries are. And that is one of the chief responsibilities from our side, is to make sure that the venues are safe. And we work with the patrol on the mountains to ensure that.
My name's Todd Ruddle, and I've been a ski patrol at Kirkwood for the last 11 years. I've been involved in the competition, the US Extreme Skiing competition, for the last 8 years since it was started here. And I think the general consensus about the competition, although it's hard work, is that it's one of the best competitions that we put on, and it seems that the competitors think that it's a really good venue as well. Well, to staff the event, we always put on extra patrolmen, and we actually schedule 5 extra a day. And it doesn't probably sound like a whole lot, but the extra 5, it's not just 5 patrolmen working the event. We actually compile the patrol groups from 3 of our stations, so we could have a pool of up to 15 patrollers, all sort of converging on the event to transport equipment, to be standby on top to respond, and to resupply and assist. So
the next step in producing an event is the logistical side of things. So it's the infrastructure, it's the tents, it's the branding, it's the banners, it's the inflatables, the sound systems, the start structures, so forth. That takes about 2 weeks to really get all together. We load it into the trucks, we travel it all the way out here. Then we have to stage it here at the base area, organize it, and get it up onto the mountain. In this case, essentially we have 3 different venues. We have 3 different big mountain venues. Lookout Vista, skiers left of the Cirque, skiers right of the Cirque, and a skier cross venue. So we have a lot of infrastructure that needs to go on the hill. It needs to be organized, it needs to be set up. So that takes about a week on site. We're building a skier cross course. That takes a full 7 days of course build with 2 cats on it the entire time. 2 guys up there right now, and then a crew of 5 doing B-net, safety net, branding, finish corrals, banner placements, inflatables, you name it.
Keep watching more extreme free skiing when we return. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some pre-event action.
Hello, my name's Adam Comey. I'm the president of Mountain Sports International. We're here in Kirkwood, California for the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships, the final stop on the Free Skiing World Tour.
The snow's been soft for the last 5 days, but it's really cold today. It's frozen up. It's very challenging, and it's going to be an interesting week.
Big mountain free skiing events are definitely more the man versus the mountain. It's all about the individual, their creativity, sort of their soul, and what it means to them, and what free skiing is to them.
We judge the competitors on 5 criteria. The first and most important criteria is line, and that means what path did the athlete take down the mountain? Did he take a hard direction? Did she go into really difficult terrain? That plays a really big part, and that's a score out of 10.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get an idea of what line to take. Thinking about maybe heading over here to Looker's left. So, you get one run to kind of check it out, so it's good to have a little jump on the conditions and kind of know the terrain a little bit.
The next big category is control, and obviously that says it all. how much in control was the athlete from the start to the finish. Did they fall? Did they have to throw their skis sideways at a point? Those are important considerations. The third category is fluidity. How clean from top to bottom did the athlete ski? Again, were there stops? Were there times when an athlete went into a long traverse to go somewhere? These are important because what we're looking for is flow from top to bottom. The fourth category is technique, not just in how the athlete is skiing, but how the takeoffs are in the jumps. Are they going upside down? Are they doing grabs? Are they putting technical elements to their jumps? How are they landing? Are they landing on the backs of their skis? Are they landing in a four-point landing? These are the things that separate the athletes quite a bit. The last one is aggression, and that one also is very important. It's how hard are they attacking the run that they've chosen, or the lines they've chosen to take. And that really plays a big role in defining the beauty of a good skier is being aggressive, being bold, and skiing with confidence. So out of those 5 categories, we score out of 50, and that gives us usually a good breakdown for the athlete.
Right now, conditions the way they are, it's really firm out there. The wind's blowing. We're on lift hold. Everybody just got their start orders. They're just chilling out, waiting to get on the chair. As soon as the chair opens, we're going to be up there. We're going to let them have an inspection. Our biggest concern right now is safety and the venue itself.
Chair 10 is still closed, and what we're going to do is have everybody go up chair 11, anybody that wants to inspect the run, and we're going to hike up from chair 11.
With icy conditions, Cliff Bennett used his ski-across skills to put a fluid run together. With big air and technical lines, Cliff threw down a commanding run. Another skier across big gun, Jamie Parks, took a creative line as he charged down the hill. Towards the bottom of the hill, he stomped one of the biggest airs of the day.
Stay in your seats. More free skiing action from the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships.
Because of us.
It's time for some free skiing insanity.
Hi, my name's Ian Kent. I live here at Kirkwood, and I ski here every day. I run a massage business out of the village here. It's a dream come true for me to ski in venues like this, especially here at home. There's a lot of parts of the Cirque that should be open. Since my 14 years, the first year that I saw that line skied, it was called the Toilet Bowl. There's a lot more snow and you're able to ski to the takeoff and drop in. From the venue where we all sit and watch and the judges are watching, it looks huge. It looks like 35 feet. In reality, it's only about 20 feet, and it's high consequences getting there. But I down climbed it 3 times without skis on. Made sure I knew my handholds, because if you fell to the cliff to the north, you'd probably not make it. But if you fell into the toilet bowl, you'd probably survive okay. That's something I've definitely wanted for a long time. I was very disappointed that I got disqualified on time. I stomped the 2 biggest cliffs of the day yesterday, but I'm still really stoked. Really glad.
Mike Stevenson from Whistler, BC, and just came down here to compete in the comp here. I'm 25 and I've actually been skiing for 23 years now. It's weird to compete because sometimes, you know, there's things that you wouldn't be doing in certain snow conditions that you're gonna wind up doing in a comp. But, you know, it's good to have a little extra push. Like, if I wasn't competing at all, I probably wouldn't ski as hard as I do on the mountain day to day. The cliff was pointed out to me by one of the judges, Eric Schmitz, and looking at it, just a perfect cliff for a backflip because it had a real kick on the takeoff. I knew it was totally doable, and you know, there was definitely some things to think about doing it, but it was good to go. I wasn't in a position to win the comp, and I thought it was a good way to go.
Mikey Stevenson! Sit, burn, all the way.
As the women took to the Cirque, Lynn Kennan puts in one of the best performances of her career. Her strength and speed proved worthy in these icy conditions. Kelly Holland started down the hill and raised the bar, getting into some big exposure and really impressed the judges with some fluid technical lines.
Just want to nail the top drop and then go into second little sketchy, rocky shoot / drop, and I think it worked out okay. We'll see.
New to the free skiing scene this year, Libby Bittner laid down a huge line with authority. The teenager from Snowbird skied aggressively with confidence, hitting every air on the way down.
fun to make it down, stay on my feet. I mean, I know that I have a good chance of podiuming if I could just land my air, stay on my feet, and that's what I did, so pretty stoked.
Don't go anywhere. Men's extreme free skiing up next.
Don't go away. Muskie TV will be right back.
I'm Brady Smedzard. I've skiing since I was about 3, racing since I was 5. Going to school in Reno, skiing at Alpine.
We didn't know what he was going to do yesterday, and we were pretty shocked with what we saw then, that he landed everything and went where he went. And so, who knows today? I don't know.
In his first free skiing event ever, Brady Smedzard showed us that sometimes it just comes natural. Destroying his line, Brady's racing background shined through.
My name's Ian McIntosh. I'm 22 years old. I'm originally from Panorama Mountain, interior British Columbia, Canada. I ride in Whistler now, but I still ride for Panorama.
Gunning for a national tour title, Ian McIntosh skied with flawless consistency, as he has all year.
Hi, my name is Aurélien Ducrot. I come from France, from Chamonix. I'm 21 years old. I passed 5 years in the French ski team of ski jumping, and I stopped last January 2003. And I decided to make free skiing because it was a bit boring. It's a diet every time, and so but I know I'm here and it's worked very, very well, so I'm so happy. And it's my first year on the World Tour, and I'm in Kikwit today, and I win the competition, so I'm the most happier in the world, I think.
Coming up, the awards and some more great action.
TV.
Welcome back. Let's get the inside scoop on the winner's circle.
In the end, Libby Bittner took a dominating first, followed by Kelly Holland and Lynn Kennan. Kelly Holland would also take home the Women's North American Free Skiing Tour title. Kit Delorier's prior performances at Whistler and Snowbird would be enough for her to take home the Women's Free Skiing World Tour title. For the men's competition, Aurelien Ducrot took first place, followed by Ian McIntosh and Brady Smetzer. After a stellar year, Ian McIntosh picked up the North American Free Skiing Tour title. Manu Gaudet collects his second consecutive Free Skiing World Tour title.
Hi, my name is Manu Gaudet and I come from France, Courchevel ski resort. I'm 27 years old and this is the Kirkwood Free Skiing World Tour. And I wait for the result, but normally I won one more time this year, so I'm really happy to do well like this all the last year and this year, sure. It's pretty huge, you know, because that means you are really regular and you have to be always on the top, you know. And when you go to Whistler or Snowbird or all the place where there is a contest, everybody go for the biggest thing you can do, and it's really amazing because you know it's a lot in your head, you know. I know I can ski well, but it's difficult to manage it sometimes, and it's like I'm at the top of the face. Everybody look at me because I won last year. It's a bit of pressure, but I have to forget that and just go for fun. But it's a good feeling, you know. It's a really good feeling to win. Training is a big word, you know, because it's a lot of pleasure all the time. You can't imagine how much I ski during the winter. It's crazy. It's like every day when I'm in Courchevel, the lifts are really long and fast. So in one day, I do something like 60,000 feet in one day with the lift, and nearly every day, you know, and all in off-piste. So imagine skiing through the trees, through the rocks, jump, go at the queue, but I can pass the queue fast, so I'm really lucky for that, and go again. I'm non-stop all day, you know, just stop for a quick sandwich or whatever, and go huge.
Get stuck in slow motion, catch the whip in the lash, pace myself for the finish. Ask me for a cold glass of water just to take a sip. Last drop in my cup, still I'm giving you it. Take a drink, stop, think, breathe deep, and sit all the way, don't stop.
I want to say a big hello to all the skiers who ski. Even if they are Canadian people, American people, I tell a big hello to all the American people and say, have a good fun on skis because that's the way. See you.
That's it for free skiing. Next, athletes go head-to-head in skier cross.
Don't go away. Muskie TV will be right back.
I'm here to tell you about the most exciting adventure to come to ski country in years. Blue Mountain, New Hampshire has teamed up with In-Season Resorts to bring you a limited second home vacation.
Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, only a short drive away.
We're back here in Kirkwood, California for the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships.
We're here in Kirkwood, California for the Saab Solomon Crossmax, the final stop of the U.S. Skier Cross Series. Skier Cross is a lot of fun. We build a course. It's about 55 seconds in length, and it consists of giant jumps, huge berms, really tight chicane turns, gap jumps, you name it. and we put 4 skiers on it, and the first one down wins.
My name's Corley Howard from South Lake Tahoe. I work here at Kirkwood Mountain Resort. Once again, you know, I was asked to design and build the course, and thankfully it was in-house. I knew everybody, had plenty of help, plenty of support. I take a lot from BMX and Supercross, motorcycle, and I just love what they're doing with their track designs, and so I'm trying to incorporate that into skier cross. You just have to judge the speed right. I'm always the guy in 3rd and 4th. So I want a course that allow that guy to make a move to the finish or to make a pass. And that's the most exciting thing to me, is to be able to make a pass from 4th to 2nd, whatever. And, you know, so to build courses to allow that to happen, you know, I gotta kind of make the guys in front make a mistake. And so I've been trying to progress the courses just by making it a little harder to be out in front. You know, in the past, it's always been the whole shot. You make the whole shot, take it to the finish, single track. Yeah, it's fun, good racing, but it's not that exciting to watch. So that's kind of what we have here. We use the natural terrain and made a lot of rollers, lots of different timing sections where I noticed people were 50-50. You know, there's guys that came down and were, you know, they're like, I did it different every single time. Making it a little harder for the guy in 1st and 2nd to hold that inside line and allowing the guys in 3rd and 4th to creep up and get close to make a move. I mean, I only have one arm and I was 4th out of the start, and you know, advanced all the way to the semi. So if I can do more courses to cater towards the guys that are following, not the guy out in front, then I'll be real happy about that.
Stay tuned. The women's skier cross coming up next.
When we get back, I'll be snowboarding here at
Rush delivery available.
Welcome back to Kirkwood, California. Let's check out the women's skier cross.
All day, the women battled hard for cash and points in the U.S. Skier Cross Series. Picking up the first round of the women's semifinals, it's Erin Boucher, Anique Demers, Libby Bintner, and Janique Swing. After the first few jumps, Anique Demers seizes the lead, with Libby Bintner fast on her heels, but not fast enough to catch up. Anique and Libby advance to the women's finals, where Erin and Janique have to settle for the consolation round.
Gotta have the magic sauce. But yeah, we try to find a wax that's gonna work the best. It's working good for me right now, so I'm stoked.
Next in the women's competition, the powerhouse, Alicia Klein in red, going up against Susan Dole, Asia Jenkins, and Sarah John. Coming into the first stretch, Klein pulled out into the lead, followed closely by Dole. It's a tight heat as Sarah John creeps up on Susan Dole, but it's too little, too late, and not enough speed to make the pass. Sarah John and Asia Jenkins settle for a trip to the consolation round, while Alicia Klein and Susan Dole march on to the finals.
For me, it's just so exciting to be skiing with the best girl in the world. So I'm just watching her and I'm keeping right on her. And right now, this run for me was to see what I'm up against and see what I need to be doing. And I'm confident. I'm feeling like I'm skiing well on the course. Awesome!
Oh, it's been going pretty good. Lots of good racing. I'm pretty limited. I only got one arm. I got a separated shoulder, and just trying to make passes wherever I can.
In the men's semifinal, Ryan McCullough continues his charge for the U.S. Skier Cross Series title. McCullough in red snatches the hole shot straight out of the start.
I know you.
Jamie Parks in green and Cliff Bennett in blue battle all the way down, fighting for second and a trip to the finals. Coming into the last jump, Corley Howard, nursing a separated shoulder, sneaks up on the battling Parks and Bennett. Going for the pass, they collide, and Howard goes down hard. Bennett holds on to take second place and advances to the finals with Ryan McCullough.
I don't have much balance to begin with out there. With only one arm, I'm definitely favoring the inside, my left side, which is where Cliff was. I think I surprised Cliff more than anything. And the natural fall line pulls you down to that low size. I was just hoping he wasn't gonna fall to the inside. He flattened out his skis and just fell right towards me. But it looked like, looking at the monitor, I swerved into him too.
In the second heat of the men's semifinals, Tyler Shepard in red runs away with the lead, followed by Christian Questad in yellow, Ted Davenport in green, and Daisuke Sasaki in blue. Coming in hot across the finish, Shepard and Questad advance to the finals, while Davenport and Sasaki move on to the consolation round.
It's going to be interesting in the final with all the guys that, good skiers that close together. It's really going to come down to who gets the whole shot, I think.
Passing Denver.
Well, I'm Danny Genderless-Going. And then with skier cross, standing in that start gate, it's a lot like rodeo when you're in there by yourself, and then once that gate pops, it's just a burst of adrenaline, and you're skating for all you're worth, and then you go through the course, and it's a rush. It's definitely a rush, and it's very addicting.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the finals of skier cross.
Don't go away. Muskie TV will be right back.
I have seen 4 pieces of leather advertised for $17.99, but they're not untouchable like my magic hat. Is theirs full size? All leather, 8-way hand tied, sit like a cloud. I doubt it. Sofa, love seat, chair and ottoman in 100% leather. All 4 pieces untouchable at only $17.99. How do I do it? Magic!
Right on, Bob.
It's time to see who will be crowned U.S. Skier Cross champion here at the Amstel Light North American Free Skiing Championships.
The women continue to battle here at the Saab Solomon Crossmax to see who will be the U.S. Skier Cross Series champion. In the women's consolation heat, we have Asia Jenkins in red, Erin Boucher in yellow, Sarah John in blue, and Janique Swing in green, with a little extra weight in a backpack. Janique's strategy backfires as she gets in the back seat and goes down hard. Asia Jenkins and Erin Boucher battle for first until Boucher skis through a gate, allowing Jenkins to run away with the lead and a 5th place finish overall.
I wanted to win it because I've been in second every single time today. I was like, if I get in the consolation, I'm going to win it. So I actually kind of did some hairball turns up there. I passed her on a turn and almost made the other girl go down, but I just wanted to win it.
In the men's consolation, it's Corley Howard in green, Jamie Parks in red, Ted Davenport in yellow, and Daisuke Sasaki in blue. Ted Davenport takes the whole shot, followed by Parks, Sasaki, and Howard. Jamie Parks, on the heels of Ted Davenport, tries everything to pass, but doesn't have the juice. In the end, Davenport takes 5th overall, and Parks settles for 6th, followed by Daisuke Sasaki and Corley Howard.
Jamie Parks, who's leading the skier cross this year, was right on my tails, and it's exciting. I could feel him right behind me. And on one turn, I think his tips and my tails kind of caught, but snuck out in front.
The women's finals are stacked with Alicia Klein in yellow, Anique Demers in red, Susan Dole in blue, and Big Mountain champion Libby Bittner in green. Into the first turn, Anique Demers goes down as hard as you can go. With nowhere to go, Alicia Klein attempts to shut it down, going off a berm and into the fence. Susan Dole cruises to an easy first place, followed by Libby Bittner.
close. We had Anik and Alicia, and I pulled in right behind them. We went over a couple rolls, and Anik and Alicia got caught up. And all I saw out of my peripheral vision is both of them going down. But there's nothing I can do. I just went hard, and it's my first win here in the U.S., and so I'm psyched.
In the men's final, it's Ryan McCullough in yellow, Tyler Shepard in red, Christian Questad in green, and Cliff Bennett in blue. Tyler Shepard, who has been dominating all day with smooth racing, loses control on the technical whoop section and nearly goes down for the count. He pulls it together, but lost too much speed and allowed Ryan McCullough to squeeze on by. From then on, it was Ryan the Rock McCullough all the way down.
I got to be honest, I came out of the gate second that time, and thought, okay, I'll just take second. Nothing wrong with second man, Tyler Shepard, and he made one little mistake about halfway down and gave me an opportunity. I just snuck right by him, and the rest of the way I was kind of giggling to myself, thinking, man, another victory. Yeah, there was a section in the course that was giving us all trouble all day. Corley Howard designs great courses, and he makes us think, and there's like 5 jumps in a row, so you could double, double, single, single, double, double. You kind of do your own thing, and I think he kind of got lost with the lead and came off one jump. I thought he was going to do a front flip into the woods. Pulled it off somehow, but that slowed him down so much that coming into the big airplane turn, I was able to sneak inside of him and go on to victory.
As the day ends, Ryan McCullough takes first, followed by Tyler Shepard and Christian Questad. For the women, Susan Dole claims her first U.S. skier cross victory, followed by Libby Bittner and Alicia Klein. The U.S. Skier Cross Series overall titles go to Anik Demers and Ryan McCullough.
It's been an amazing year of free skiing and skier cross. Until next year, eager skiers will have to stare up at the Cirque, waiting for the Amstel Light North American